According to the Department of Transportation data, on any given day, nearly 2 million Americans take flights. If a large number of those people do not vote on Election Day, because of traveling, it can be a real impact on those election results. Here with more is Expedia's Sarah Gavin. Good morning, Sarah. So great to have you on the show this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, talk a little bit about this new partnership that's between Expedia and Google for people maybe traveling on Election Day and how that's affecting those results.
Yeah, so I mean, Florida of all places will remember how important it is to have every vote count. So you'll remember in the election in 2000 with all the hanging chads and dimpled chads. That election was decided by just 500,000 votes. So if you take the 2 million Americans who are traveling on Election Day, it means that getting them to the polls or not will really swing the election one way or the other. So it's a really big deal. The whole travel industry, Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz, Hotels.com, Hotwire, have partnered with Google to create an experience to help make sure that anyone who's traveling on Election Day knows how they can have their vote counted in advance and really vote before they go.
Well, and then what do you suggest? You know, how should we determine if we should maybe vote early or maybe an absentee vote if we are going to be away from home on Election Day? What's the best way to go?
So your starting place is to go to Expedia.com/vote to even understand what your options are. In Florida, you've got a lot of different options. You've got an absentee ballot option, and then you've got early voting. And early voting starts, depending on your county, between October 24th and October 29th, and ends, again, depending on your county, either on November 5th or November 6th. So you really want to make sure you know what your options are before you get on that plane.
Well, and, you know, speaking of getting on a plane and jet setting out of here, you know, it gets stressful this time of the year with election and the holidays, and we're tired of the rhetoric, right? So do you have any tips for maybe just helping us get away and just maybe last minute even?
Well, I don't know about you, but I think that tomorrow night's debate would be a lot easier to stomach if I had a margarita in my hand and I was sitting on a tropical beach somewhere.
Absolutely, much more enjoyable.
Right? The good news is we're right in the middle of what we call shoulder season, which means this is a really good time to get great deals. So if you take a place like Mexico, you can save up to $1,000 just by booking your flight and hotel at the exact same time. And if you think about somewhere like London, where because of Brexit, your dollar is going to stretch a lot further, you can save up to 40% off, again, just by going to Expedia, choosing the flight you want, choosing the hotel you want, and buying them at the same time.
I love it. I love it. And as you said, much more enjoyable with a margarita or maybe your toes in the sand somewhere, right?
Exactly.
Anywhere you want to send us online to learn more about what you talked about today?
Just go to Expedia.com/vote for more information on how to vote before you go.
We'll be sure to check it out. And then, as always, our viewers can head to our website. We'll have everything right there that Sarah talked about at fox4morningblend.com. Make that vote count. All right, you've got the gardening gloves, you've got your sun hat. Now it's time to get your garden on. You can grow like the pros with a little help from the Edison Ford Winter Estates.